chapter 5, verse 9. King James mistranslation. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to God by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. Close quotation. Dr. York, right translation. And the 24 elders sang a new song, chanting, You, Amashiach, Yeshua, is worthy, O Adonai, Rabbi, Curious, Master, to take the little scroll, the mother of books, containing all the scriptures, and loose or reveal the true meanings of the seals, because you, the Lamb of Theos, were a willing sacrifice on an altar, not a cross, as a sign of atonement or forgiveness, and has reclaimed us by your blood, symbolic of the fact that the Messiah Jesus was willing to be persecuted for his people, out of every tribe and of every tongue or language, and all other people who accept him, and a nation of people. Verse 10. Verse 10, King James mistranslation. And hast made us into our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. Right translation, Dr. York. And you have made us become to our Eli as rulers and priests, and we will rule upon the planet earth. Verse 11. King James mistranslation. And I beheld, and I heard the voice of many angels round about the throne, and the beasts and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands. Close quotations. Dr. York's translation. And I, the newsbearer John, son of Zebedee and Salome, looked and heard the voice of many Anunnaki, Elohim, around the seat of the living creatures and elders, and the number of them was thousands of thousands, too many to count. Chapter 5, verse 12. Mistranslation, King James. Saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessings. Dr. York's right translation. Saying with a supreme voice, Worthy is the Lamb, the Messiah Jesus, who was a willing sacrifice, just so that he would get the power and the wealth and the wisdom and the magnificence and the honor and the glory and the blessings. Verse 13, chapter 5, verse 13. King James mistranslation. And every creature which is in the heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard I saying, Blessing and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb forever and ever. Dr. York translation. And all the created beings which are in the Orion skies, who are the angelos, or the Anunnaki Elohim, the 24 elders and the 4 living creatures, and upon the planet earth and under the planet earth, and such as are in the sea and who are in it, I, the newsbearer Yochanan John, heard all of them together saying, Blessings and honor, glory and authority to him, in brackets Melchizedek, close brackets, that sits upon the seat and the Lamb forever and ever. Verse 14, chapter 5, verse 14. King James mistranslation. And the four beasts said, Amen. And the 24 elders fell down and worshipped him that liveth for ever and ever. Close quotations. Dr. York's translation. And the four living creatures said, in quotations, Amen. And the 24 elders fell on their faces and prostrated for him that lives forever and ever. That's the conclusion of chapter 5. We now will move on to chapter 6 and see you in the next recording.